I knew I was gonna do it! I knew it! So like 6 months ago, I went ahead and recorded my first PlayStation I repair, and honestly, I kinda hated the footage. So it just sat on my hard drive and wasn't gonna go anywhere. But seeing as I'm kinda behind, you guys now are gonna get this gem from the vault. Hope you enjoy. I bought a job lot of PlayStation 1s. Most of them need new lasers and they'd already been tested, but 3 of them didn't have any notes at all. This is one of them. I figured we'd go ahead and learn how to repair him and see what's wrong with this guy. Let's see what we learn. Okay. So I get audio and video out. Controller works. It definitely powers on. Oh. Is that supposed to... Okay, so this is sticky. I don't know if I heard the laser or not when it booted. It's definitely dirty in there. Let's try playing a game. I hear sounds. They sound really bad. Oh, we read. Okay, so we read the game just fine. That sounds really terrible. Well, I say we read the game just fine. I got to the PlayStation screen. Am I going to get to play the game? This doesn't seem right to me. Let's try one other game, just in case. So I've made it to the PlayStation screen again. Made it past the PlayStation screen. Well, I've made it to a black screen. I don't know if that means I made it past. Man, this disk drive does not sound good. So I hear the laser moving. I hear the spindle moving. So the game is slowing down. I don't know if that's normal. I assume it is. But I'm stuck at this PlayStation screen. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to check how the laser visually looks. We're looking to see what color, if any, I see. I do see a red, definitely not a pink. It doesn't get picked up very well on camera. So I think the laser itself is okay. I hope so, man. I have so many of these bad lasers, I'd like to do something different. And I don't think the shell damage is causing this. I mean, this does move a lot. So maybe it is a spindle height thing. These screws, fantastic. Whoever reinvented the wheel on the PS1 screws, terrible human being. These screws come right out. I mean, since this guy has a busted up shell, I did plan on replacing the shell anyways, so we're doing a full disassembly no matter what. Oh yeah, anti-rattles. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Okay, this took me a while because I'm kind of stupid, but I finally figured out what's going on here. When I test our potentiometer, I'm getting a reading that's consistent with too much resistance. So we're looking for a number, again, that's somewhere around 700 to 800 ohms. Here I get nothing. Over here I get 1.59 kiloohms. So I just need to bring that number down. Don't worry about him. 1.43. I'm going to try bringing it down to like 1200, 1100. I'm going to call that good. And we're going to see if it'll read the game now. If I understand it correctly, we're good if that was our only problem. That just meant that the resistance was set way too high. Also, here's what was rattling. There we go. Now it works. With that out of the way, I think now we're ready to go ahead and fully disassemble him, give him a good clean, and get him into a shell that's not destroyed. There's a phone number on here. 99 cents a minute in the US. Wonder how much that would cost today. I knew I was gonna do it! I knew it! I'm so mad. I'm actually furious. Alright, I'll have to solder that back on the board later. I don't think I ripped the trace off. I can't really tell yet. Okay, let's very carefully unplug the power board now. See, that guy just came out. Why couldn't you be more like him? Unfortunately, these are all surface-mounted capacitors on the actual board, so it's kind of hard to get a good look at them. But they look okay, as far as I can tell. I don't think I ripped anything off the board there. I think we're good. And then I just see stuff right there. I don't know what that is. The bottom side of the board has a ton of flux. Since I didn't find anything else on my visual inspection, I moved on to cleaning the board. So I just used a dry toothbrush to get most of the debris off. Then I went ahead and used a toothbrush with isopropyl alcohol on it to get anything that was a bit more stubborn or any areas where flux had built up, and also cleaned out all the ports to make sure that there was no debris in there and that we had a good contact with anything going forward. Once all of that was done, I then went ahead and soldered that port back on, but I forgot to film it because I'm bad at my job, so it just magically appears there later. But that just went right back on, there was no damage to the board, and it was pretty easy. Also, if you're enjoying the content, maybe you should consider subscribing. It's free and it helps the channel out a ton. Alright, I got our shell from a suitable donor. We're going to get this guy cleaned up and get the board put back in there. I didn't film putting that 4-pin connector back on the board because I'm a terrible content creator. So, that's good. We have our new shell ready. And I'm just gonna brush off the power supply a little bit. I did decide to take the old power supply and move it over as well. Now we're good to set that to the side. I want to clean this guy up a bit. He makes a lot of noise that he's just not supposed to. And I think he's just dirty and could use some fresh grease. You know, it's really not too dirty in here. It is dirty. Let's slide our laser up. Wipe in here a bit. And in there. And a bit through here. Take a Q-tip with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. I have ordered better Q-tips. I have ordered different Q-tips that I hope are better, I should say. Now I'm going to apply a small amount of grease. You should wear gloves when you do this. Okay, I'm going to wipe away the excess grease. Let's boot him up and see if he works now. I probably should have tested him before I put all the screws in. Why has he got to do this now? Nice. Nice, we can read the game. Oh, this is loading so much faster than before. That definitely works. So it turns out on this specific PlayStation, all that was wrong with it was the potentiometer needed to be adjusted, and the shell was not great. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and if you'd like to see more content just like it, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.